Everything sucks. Everything sucks. Everything sucks. Completely lifeless. Don't even know if you can even use the word effort to describe what the Mets did today. Losing 7-1. How come? Just every aspect of clutchability, and this the manager Luis Rosas. Don't worry, be happy. I'm totally over in my head. Should not have been named manager. I suck. I can't do anything, but I am here for life. You see, nobody above me cares. You see, there's no accountability. I'm terrible. Oh, you vey. What a fucking nightmare. And Pete Alonso has morphed into Chris Davis. He's this generation's Joe Shonabo. The ability is gone. I mean, you saw him. He had a fucking gut. He's not in shape. He is not in baseball shape. He's swinging at everything. And Michael Conforto, since he hit his home run, is like 20 or 23 strikeouts. Michael Walker sucked today. You know David Peterson's going to suck tomorrow. They're not going to score for Jacob deGrom on Monday. This team's going to come home 3-10. They are the worst team in baseball. They can't field. They have no clutch ability. You load the bases, they can't do anything with the bases loaded. Anything at all. I think the Mets this year so far for the bases loaded are 2 for 49. 2 for 49. With 3-ball counts. They strike out 80% of the time. Meanwhile, their pitchers with 2-ball counts, 2 strike counts, teams are batting .996 against the Mets. Unfucking real. Meanwhile, the Yankees beat up on Boston 5-2. Red Sox. You see, the Red Sox suck, but of course they're able to beat the Mets because everybody beats the Mets. It's like nobody beats the Wits. It's like, if you know your church, it's now. Everybody beats the Mets. It's easy. White Sox beat the Royals. Angels beat the Astros 5-4 in 10 innings. Twins blanked the Indians. Kente Maeda looking sharp in his new uniform. Orioles walked off on the Rays 5-4. Rays are off to a sluggish start so far. Yeah, which, of course, you crown the Yankees' ass now. They got that division. It's over. The only way the Yankees lose that division is if they get COVID shut down. You know why baseball's in the fucking mess that it is? Because this commissioner has no respect. Because he doesn't deserve any respect. He had a chance to hammer the Astros. He didn't. But he hammered Joe Kelly. This guy doesn't understand baseball whatsoever. It is clear this man does not like baseball. And baseball doesn't like him. He is the most disastrous, most incompetent, most worthless commissioner in any sport ever. He makes Roger Goodell look like Pete Rozelle. He is that bad a commissioner. He makes Gary Bettman look like David Stern. He is that inept at public relations. He is incompetent. I think that they literally hired this guy away from New Jersey Transit. He is that much of a fucking buffoon. A buffoon! Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks 11-2. Rockies over the Padres 6-1. Cubs edged the Pirates 4-3. It was the Giants stomping on the Rangers 7-3, and the A's 3-2 winners over the Mariners as postponements. By the way, oh joy, we're going to see our first 7-inning game on Sunday. 7-inning twin bill. What a motherfucking situation this motherfucking year is. It's... how does this man even look in the fucking mirror? And then he says he's going to cancel season, then he says he's not. Then he says he's going to have a... Yankees play the Phillies this week, then he cancels it, then he uncancels it. This man... Rob Manfred, you are without... You want to save baseball? Resign! Resign, fraud! Resign! You are the worst, weakest, terrible. You have no motherfucking clue what the fuck you are doing. Meanwhile, NHL kicked off their start. Hub cities of Toronto and Edmonton, East and West. 2014 playoff. Yeah, I don't really like that, but hey, it's exciting hockey. Hockey was good, I guess. I would have just gone with the 16 teams. I could live to 24. I think the NBA should have actually done to 24. But we got an extra playoff round this year. And you could feel the intensity already building. Had 3 one-goal games, 1 go to overtime. Canadiens beat the Penguins 3-2 on a goal by Jeff Petrie. You had the Rangers. Ha-ha, the Rangers just lost. Ha-ha, the Rangers just lost. Ha-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha. They came out very flat. The Hurricanes attacked as the Rangers lost the game. Oh, what a shame, shame, shame. It's another loss. The Rangers only won cup in 80 years. There's been many a tear that the Devils drank out of their 3 cups. It was the Blackhawks stomping the Oilers 6-4. Game wasn't even that close. Oilers scored 2 goals relatively late in that game. It was 6-2 after 2 periods, and that game was in Edmonton. Come on, Oilers. What are you doing? Of course, I mentioned the Islanders won 2-1. And the Flames melted. The Flames just burnt the Jets in so many ways. Mark Scheifele just injured. They're saying Achilles now. That it looks like it might have got a nick from Matthew Tkachuk, and he's got a reputation of being a dirty player. And Jets are not too happy about what happened in that game. A lot of complaints from Paul McLean. Ugh. So this series could really heat up really fast, especially if Scheifele is likely lost for the rest of the season. And as bad as it looked, as bad as he looked like he went down, as bad as he had to be helped off the ice, we may not be seeing Mark Scheifele until well into the 2021 season. There were some NBA games. I'm not really gotten into the NBA yet. The NBA, there's been some good games. T.J. Ward had career high points tonight. He went off. 53 points as the Pacers beat the 76ers. Joel Embiid went 41 points, 21 rebounds, and just it wasn't enough. Raptors beat the Lakers. Clippers beat the Pelicans 126-103. Thunder struck down the Jazz and the Heat over the Nuggets. But like I said, wake me up when the playoffs actually start. These are more warm-up games. I don't know if it's going to change the playoff seeding too much, but when I'll really get back into the NBA is when the postseason actually starts. Though there's been some good excitement, and the NBA has really done a good job at setting up their bubble, just as the NHL. And Gary Bettman, what can I say? Gary Bettman actually did something right for a change. Meanwhile, Rob Manfred, I am so stupid. I'm gonna cancel the season. Go. It's your fault. The player's fault. It's not my fault. I don't know that to blame. I'm just a commissioner. Never mind. I'm not a quitter. We're gonna continue to go on. I don't know how to tell you to stop doing anything. I don't have any power. I just do. I just make noise here and I go Get Rob Manfred. What a fucking piece of shit.